Imagine holding in your hand a coin that looks just like the ones you may have seen in your change drawer or at the bottom of a jar in your home. But what if I told you that one of these coins from the year 1972 is valued at an astonishing $6.5 million? Yes, you heard that right. $6.5 million for a single coin. And today on Profit Show, we are diving deep into the mystery, the rarity, and the secrets behind the legendary 1972 Kennedy half-dollar coin. Now stay with me, because what you are about to discover may forever change the way you look at coins and currency. At first glance, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar coin seems ordinary. It was minted as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. And ever since then, collectors and enthusiasts have treasured this half-dollar, but hidden among the millions minted lies a small handful of coins so rare, so valuable that collectors are willing to pay millions. And today I will reveal step by step what makes this coin so special. But before we unlock all of its secrets, make sure to hit that like button, comment below if you have ever found a Kennedy half-dollar, and subscribe to Profit Show so you never miss another deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Now let us begin by carefully peeling back the layers of mystery surrounding this coin, because value in numismatics, the science, and art of coin collecting does not appear from thin air. It is born from rarity, condition, and historical significance. And the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar holds all three. But here is where the suspense begins. Many people assume every 1972 half-dollar could be worth millions, and that is not the truth. The vast majority are worth only face value or a few dollars at best. So what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary? The answer begins with the condition. Professional grading is the very heartbeat of the coin collecting community, and two companies stand as titans in this field: PCGS, the Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. When a rare Kennedy half-dollar is sent to them, it undergoes strict evaluation under magnification and advanced lighting to determine strike quality, luster, surface preservation, and eye appeal. A coin graded MS67 or MS68 by PCGS or NGC can skyrocket in value. But imagine one graded at the ultimate pinnacle, MS70, a flawless coin that appears as though it has never been touched by human hands. This is where collectors lose their breath and where million-dollar values are born. But grading alone does not tell the full story, because the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar coin is also tied to unique minting anomalies. There were certain rare die varieties and mint errors that slipped into circulation. For example, coins with doubled die obverses, misstrikes, and off-centered designs. These accidents of the mint are like golden tickets, transforming an ordinary 50-cent piece into a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. And the most extraordinary of these rare varieties, when preserved in gem condition, becomes the $6.5 million coin that numismatic legends speak of. Now, let us pause for a moment and create suspense, because you are probably wondering what exactly makes this coin so physically distinctive. The Kennedy half-dollar was struck in copper. Nickel-clad composition, unlike the 90% silver issues from earlier years, and the specifications are precise. The diameter is 30.6 millimeters. The thickness is 2.15 millimeters, and the weight is 11.34 grams. These numbers may sound like dry technical details, but to the trained numismatist, they are the DNA markers of authenticity. When you hold such a coin in your hand, you are not just touching metal, you are holding a piece of American history. And economic evolution collectors know that provenance matters too. A coin with a documented history often commands higher premiums. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have sold Kennedy half-dollars for record-breaking prices, and the most famous sales are covered in numismatic journals and discussed in collector conventions across the globe. Now here is where things become thrilling, because one single certified 1972 Kennedy half-dollar fetched multi-million dollar bids when its perfect preservation, rarity, and story converged to create a once-in-a-lifetime event. But perhaps you are wondering, how can someone like you actually sell a coin like this? Well, here is where strategy comes into play. Ordinary marketplaces or pawn shops will not give you even a fraction of the true value. The correct way to sell is through major auction houses or through private treaty sales facilitated by respected numismatic firms. Imagine bringing your coin to Heritage Auctions, PCGS, or Stack's Bowers, having it photographed under expert lighting, published in glossy catalogs, and then seeing it presented to an audience of global bidders. This is the path to unlocking the true million-dollar potential of your coin, before we move on, I want to pause and challenge you. What would you do if you discovered that an old Kennedy $50 in your drawer was actually worth millions? Would you hold on to it? Would you sell it? Or would you keep it as a family legacy? Let me know in the comments, and do not forget to subscribe, because Profit Show is dedicated to helping collectors like you uncover the secrets of coins, currency, and collectibles that could change your life. Now let us dive deeper into the heart of numismatics, because serious collectors know that the value of a coin is shaped not only by rarity and grade, but by demand and storytelling. The Kennedy $50 carries the story of a fallen president, the hope of a nation, and the artistry of the United States Mint. Its design, with the portrait of John F. Kennedy on the obverse and the heraldic eagle on the reverse, is iconic. Numismatists often speak of how the emotional power of a coin amplifies its value, and the Kennedy $50 is perhaps the most emotionally charged modern American coin. Suspense rises again, because here comes another truth. Not every collector will ever own a $6.5 million coin, but understanding how to identify valuable coins can put you ahead of the crowd. Let us break down the secrets step by step. First, always check the year and mint mark. Second, look for doubling errors or misstrikes. Third, examine condition under magnification. And if you suspect you have something rare, never attempt to clean the coin, because cleaning instantly destroys collector value. Instead, preserve it in a protective holder and consult PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Another critical insight is population reports. These are published numbers from grading services that tell collectors how many coins exist at each grade level. If only one or two examples of a 1972 Kennedy $50 exist at MS-70 grade, then demand among collectors can ignite like wildfire and bidding wars erupt. This is how we see values reaching millions. The thrill of competition, the rarity of perfection, and the passion of collectors combine to create historic prices. Imagine the suspense of waiting for your coin to be graded, the envelope sealed, the graders examining it in a secure room under strict confidentiality. Then the moment arrives. The grade is revealed, MS-70. The rarest of the rare, and suddenly you are holding a coin worth $6.5 million. The rush of adrenaline, the weight of history, the knowledge that you possess something no one else does. This is the heartbeat of numismatics. Collectors also speak about eye appeal, the way a coin simply looks beyond technical grade. A coin with booming luster, perfectly centered, strike, and attractive toning can command massive premiums, because beauty in coins, just like in art, captures the human heart and elevates value beyond numbers. Now, as we continue through this journey of suspense, I want you to imagine the sound of an auctioneer calling, bids, the numbers climbing higher and higher as global collectors chase a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. And at the final hammer price, the room erupts. $6.5 million for a coin minted in 1972. A coin that most people overlook in everyday change. This is why Profit Show exists, to remind you that treasures can be hiding in plain sight, that what seems ordinary can in fact be extraordinary, and that with the right knowledge and curiosity, you can unlock value that changes everything. So before we close, let me leave you with a collector secret. Always pay attention to the details of coins, because in numismatics, every millimeter, every mark, every strike matters. The thickness, the diameter, the weight, the mint mark, the luster. These are the clues that separate fortune from face value. If you found this journey into the mysterious world of the 1972 Kennedy $50 coin both thrilling and educational, make sure you like this video, drop a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe to Profit Show, because we are just getting started in revealing the hidden values behind coins, currency, and collectibles around the world. And remember, tell a friend, share this video with other collectors, and stay tuned, because the next rare coin we explore may be the one that changes your life forever.